Global Truck Online is packed with insane details that most players don't even notice. From realistic driver animations to dynamic truck physics, these small features make the game feel incredibly real. Today, I'm counting down the 11 best features that set this game apart. Let's get started. One of the most immersive details in Global Truck Online is the realistic driver animation. When you hit the brakes, the driver's legs actually move. This small but important feature makes you feel like you're really inside the truck. In most simulation games, the driver just sits still, no matter what's happening. But here, the developers took the time to make the braking experience more natural. If you slam the brakes hard, you'll see the driver's legs react accordingly. It's a subtle but fantastic addition that enhances realism. This feature is a game-changer for truck simulation fans. In Global Truck Online, you can manually adjust the truck's suspension. Whether you're carrying a heavy load or driving on uneven terrain, adjusting the suspension gives you better control over your truck. Many truck simulators lack this level of detail, making the ride feel stiff and unrealistic. But here, if you lower the suspension, you'll feel the truck hugging the road. Raise it, and you'll notice smoother handling over rough surfaces. This is perfect for players who love fine-tuning their driving experience. Every truck in the game has a different braking sound. Whether you're driving an old truck or a brand new one, the sound design is on point. This is a small but incredibly smart feature. Whenever you pause the game and step away, the truck's hazard lights automatically turn on. This mimics real-life safety measures, where truckers turn on hazards when they stop unexpectedly. If you're playing in a multiplayer session, this also lets other players know that your truck is stationary. It's a brilliant touch that makes Global Truck Online feel more immersive and realistic. Ever felt like your seat was too high or too low in a truck simulator? In Global Truck Online, you can adjust the driver's seat position to your liking. This means you can set up your view exactly how you want it, whether that's sitting higher for a better road view or lower for a more comfortable feel. Many players love first-person driving, and this feature makes it even more customizable. It's a small addition, but it makes a big difference in personalizing your driving experience. One of the coolest visual details in Global Truck Online is the dirt accumulation on tires. After a long trip, you'll notice that your truck's tires start to look dirty, especially if you've been driving through mud or off-road areas. This is a dynamic feature, meaning the dirt builds up gradually. If you drive through rain or wash your truck, the tires will clean themselves over time. This small but impressive feature makes every trip feel more authentic. Here's another detail that makes Global Truck Online stand out. When you turn the steering wheel, the driver's head moves in the direction of the turn. This is a feature that many truck simulators overlook, but it adds a whole new level of immersion. If you turn left, the driver naturally looks left, and the same happens when turning right. It's a small move, but it makes driving feel much more natural and realistic. Not all trucks in Global Truck Online are brand new, and the game reflects that with its smoke system. If you're driving an older truck, you'll notice more exhaust smoke, just like in real life. Newer trucks, on the other hand, have cleaner emissions. This means you can actually tell how worn out a truck is just by looking at the exhaust. It's a subtle but very effective way to make older trucks feel different from newer models. One feature that truck sim fans will love is the reverse gear sound variation. In Global Truck Online, when you shift into reverse, the truck doesn't just have one generic beeping sound. Each truck has a different tone and pitch. If you're driving a heavy-duty truck, the reverse alarm sounds deep and powerful, while a smaller truck will have a higher-pitched sound. It's a minor detail, but it adds a realistic touch that makes backing up feel different for each truck. Another impressive animation detail is the steering hand movement. When you turn the wheel left or right, the driver's hands move accordingly. This makes first-person driving much more immersive because it mimics real-life driving motion. Some truck simulators have stiff, robotic steering animations, but in Global Truck Online, the movement is fluid and natural. This is one of those details that you don't always notice at first, but once you do, it's hard to go back to other games that don't have it. Last but not least, every time you shift into P mode, you actually hear a realistic gear shifting sound. It's small, but adds so much realism. And that's it. 11 incredible features that make Global Truck Online one of the most realistic truck simulators out there. Which feature impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more awesome trucking content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.